Blessed be all of my Virgo people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological and tarot card forecasts for the week starting March 10th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you just go on ahead to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below, as these are just weather and traffic reports after all. And for those of you who are Patreon supporters, thank you very much, by the way. I have just put up new discount codes for the month of March on readings, and so check those out if you haven't. And if you're interested in becoming a Patreon supporter and having access to discount codes on services, again, follow the links down below. So what's going on when it comes to your month? Well, on the 13th, we've got our big old lunar eclipse in Virgo, in our sign, forming a beautiful trine to Uranus in Taurus, but also a difficult opposition to Saturn in Pisces. And this is opening up a 3-month transition period where it's likely a personal road or maybe something that we've been dealing with solo, or a solitary period, or possibly some kind of solitary journey that we've been on is coming to an end over the course of this next 3 months. And this could also be the end of some kind of independent project or independent pursuit, or something that maybe you started by yourself. This can be something that starts up in a very jarring way and likely could require some foundational shifts as we go through the month of March and April, but this will have some big payoffs by the time we get to May and June. On the 14th, we've got Mercury turning retrograde in Aries. And from the 14th, pretty much through the rest of March, give or take a few days, Mercury retrograde here could be bringing up some complications or some upsets around matters of shared resources, passive income, debts, bonus monies, or shared monies that you might have with a partner, whether it's a romantic partner or a business partner. Mercury retrograde can bring up some issues around confusion, mishandling, misplacement, or even simple mistakes. But there is a good here, because while that might be happening, Mercury retrograde is also really good in this part of your chart for getting things back to where they belong. Things that maybe you ended up with that don't belong to you, things that should be with you that you don't have, also get moved around. And so reversals can happen in a good way too. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Virgo, time for your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus for this week, you've got the Ten of Cups upright. And the Ten of Cups is one of the happiest cards of the deck. This is the happily ever after card. Whenever we have the Ten of Cups, we are seeing a lot of stories that maybe we've been running, a lot of journeys that we've been on coming to culmination and happy closures, especially when it comes to anything where we have been trying to attain, find, or accomplish something that is intended to kind of, again, move us out of or beyond a chapter or a book that we're done with. With the Ten of Cups, this could be a very important week where a lot of new supply or a lot of new developments are bringing, again, a great deal of happiness, contentment, and good fortune your way. But also with the Ten of Cups, remember, it's also about getting you off and away, and you and yours off and away from where you've been. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Six of Swords upright. And the Six of Swords is all about movement forward, transitions forward, and even some kind of big shift in terms of maybe a professional or financial trajectory for the better. And for a lot of you, this could be some development that is coming because of a special relationship, a special opportunity, or a special exchange that's going on this coming week. Or this could be something that is allowing for something to finally get moving. This can also be really good news for those of you Virgo people who have maybe been thinking about more of a practical move of some kind, whether it's a transfer or even a move of home. But whatever the case is, Virgos are getting on the move, literally and figuratively. For your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Queen of Wands upright. The Queen of Wands is one of the best helper cards of the tarot deck because this is the card of somebody stepping forward and applying a great deal of power and strong connections to help lift us or something up. This could be somebody we know or somebody new. With the Queen of Wands, sometimes I'll refer to this as kind of like the talent agent or the promoter, somebody that is taking something that we've got going on or us ourselves and putting us up into our space in the sun. When we have the Queen of Wands, there could be some kind of important hookup, some kind of important guidance, or maybe propagation or proliferation opportunity that could be both socially and financially profitable for you coming through this person. Your challenge this week is the Six of Cups, upright. And the Six of Cups is all about the past, getting sucked into the past, or letting past patterns repeat as a challenge card, not in a good way. This card is actually true neutral, but sometimes with the Six of Cups, when it comes up as a challenge, we've got to push ourselves to, be braver than the self that needs the comfort zone and needs to be babied in looking at the past or staying where we feel familiar. And I'm saying that to myself as a Virgo too. I am coming for you, but I'm coming for me too. With the Six of Cups, this can sometimes indicate, there could be a lot of temptations this week to sort of sleep on all the stuff that we've been talking about, kind of sink into old past patterns, sink into old comforts that don't really do anything, just kind of empty calories, and you're challenged to grow out of it. Like I said, me too. You shouldn't take these things personally, but pay attention. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Star card reversed. The Star card reversed is one of those cards that is actually really, really good, and yet it shows up in ways that can be a bit complicated. A lot of the times with the Star card reversed, we do see a situation where something is trending in a good direction, or possibly even an important breakthrough is happening, but in a very difficult or complicated way when it comes to maybe something you've got going on with a partner, a crush, or even somebody new. The Star card reversed marks the change of maybe a status quo and the beginning of some kind of important new direction that a relationship or love story or relationship situation has been in or in gear with for a while. And it's actually really, really good, but a lot of important prep work and a lot of maybe shifting of gears has to happen in the meantime to give it its best chance. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.